I'm not sure if this is going to work. Let's try it. It's gone into the ceiling. Hey everyone, Dan here from the Diamond Minecart, and welcome to another Minecraft mod review, where today I'm actually inside the Nether, and Dr. Trayaurus has also joined me in his portable lab to take a look at the throwable items mod. Now this mod actually adds in some really cool items and some interesting looking mobs as well, which we're going to take a look at. And yeah, that is pretty much what we're going to do today, isn't it, Trayaurus? It took a lot to get his little portable lab down here. We've got 3 test chambers so that we can test out the new mobs that are in this mod as well, and hopefully things will go better than last time we did a little test. Do you remember what happened? Yes, you might do. So he's got his golden laptop back. Everything is all good and proper, and we're going to take a look at some of this mod. So the first thing we're going to look at are the new throwable items, which sound kind of boring, especially when we're starting with a pile of sand, but they do have some really cool effects. Now, to make a pile of sand, all you're going to need is 1 cube of sand, and that will create 4 little piles of sand. Now, what can sand really do to a mob? Well, we're just about to find out. When you throw it with a right click, it'll actually induce blindness on the mob for 15 seconds. So as you can see, those little particles are coming off it. The sheep is going a bit nuts, doesn't know where it's going, and that is because it's been blinded for 15 seconds, which is a really cool effect and helps if you're just against a tricky mob. You can just throw this sand at it, and it's a really cheap weapon as well. So let's move on to the next one, which is a simple rock, and this rock will be crafted by using 1 piece of cobblestone in a crafting table, and you'll get 4 rocks from that. Now these rocks actually do 1 to 3 damage, which varies all over the place, and this sheep is actually going crazy. It's not even blinded anymore, it's just going nuts. But anyway, this rock will do 1 to 3 damage and also inflict nausea depending on how much damage it does in increments of 3. So if you do 1 damage, you'll do 3 seconds of nausea, and yeah, that's a pretty cool effect. So let's throw this rock at this sheep. This is one that actually do damage. As you notice, the sheep still has full health, so the sand doesn't actually do any damage and just deals the effect. So in comes the rock, does 2 damage and also inflicts it with nausea as well. So let's try and kill this sheep with this rock. There we go. Take him out, take him out, take him out, take him out. Come on, let's throw all these rocks. There we go. The sheep is dead, and the rocks are another very cheap throwable weapon, because we do lack cheap variable distance weapons in normal Minecraft. Now the next one is a very fun one. It is the stick of dynamite. Now we've seen many sticks of dynamite in lots of different weapon mods, but this one is simple. You just take 1 TNT and then you get 4 sticks of dynamites. Now these dynamites are just normal and throwable, but they do have a really cool throwing animation, and they only do half the damage of a TNT. So effectively you get the power of 2 TNT out of just 1 when you're crafting it. So if you throw it, you can see this amazing little animation, and it will just explode on contact. That is a really cool animation. Check that out. Beautiful. But anyway, let's throw it over here, and it does the half the damage of a normal TNT, so not the best kind of damage you're going to get, but a really cool long range explosive, which is fairly cheap. Very cool. So the next ones we're going to have a look at are some variants on snowballs, which are really cool. Now the snowball with a rock in it is crafted by getting a simple rock, which we looked at just now, and a snowball, and putting them together you'll get a snowball with a rock in it. And these are just like normal kind of snowballs, but they do damage, and they're also super effective against blazes, which is a bit random but cool at the same time. So as you can see, the snowball's doing damage, it's doing nausea as well because you've combined it with the rock, and it's just another more aggressive form of snowball. And we've also got another one which is even more aggressive, and this one has a snowball with a stick of dynamite within it. How crazy is that? And all you need to do is get the dynamite from earlier and stick it with a snowball into a crafting table, and this is what will happen when you throw one of these. It's got a little bit of a better aim and distance than the normal dynamite, which we looked at a minute ago, but you can just throw this a lot further than the stick of dynamite, and it's a really cool variant of the original classic snowball. Very cool and very fun indeed. So let's go over to here, see what else we've got. We've actually got fungal spores, which sounds disgusting, and it is, and you can take either a red mushroom or a brown mushroom to craft these in a simple crafting table, and you'll get 2 fungal spores. Now let's check out what this one will do. It will actually do 10 seconds of poison and slowness to the mob that receives this, which is going to be this perfectly white sheep. So there you go. You just kind of throw out this little dust ball, and it will do damage because it's doing poison. It won't kill them all together, but it will be very handy, making your mobs even weaker so you can slay them that little bit easier. And it's just from a simple mushroom. We do like some more uses for mushrooms mushrooms. So the next two things are really cool, and they are not debuffs, they are buffs for yourself or your friends, because these can all be used on other players as well in multiplayer, which are really cool. So the first one is Swift Dust, and this one requires just 1 redstone and 1 sugar, and this will give whoever gets hit by it 30 seconds of swiftness or a bit quicker speed. And then we've got the Shine Dust, which requires 1 redstone and 1 glowstone dust, and that will give you 30 seconds of night vision. So let's try and use this on ourselves. I'm not sure if this is going to work. Let's try it. It's gone into the ceiling. That's not good. Come on, I just want to try this on myself, please. Let's just try digging down a little bit. There we go. Let's try it. I don't want it to hit the ceiling. It just keeps hitting the ceiling. Anyway, let's just give it to the sheep and see how fast the sheep can go. Oh no, he's coming towards me. Why is that guy? Why are you so mad, sir? Have some swiftness. Have some swiftness. There we go. Why are you so mad at me? I'm gonna have to take you out now. Don't anyone else come near me. I don't understand why you're so mad. But look at this sheep. Oh my god, he's going crazy. And then you can also have a little bit of the old night vision as well, if we can catch up to him. Come on, you want the night vision? I'm trying to give you something nice for once. Fine, why are all these mad at me? I know I hit your friend, but originally I didn't do anything. Just stay away. So there are 2 more normal throwable items, and those are the broken brick and the broken nether brick. So as you know, in normal Minecraft, when you get a brick, you cannot throw it, and that angers people. I don't know why, but it angers people. People want to throw bricks at each other, but now you can. If you just take one of those bricks, you can break it in a crafting table and get 2 broken bricks. The same with nether bricks as well, and we'll see what those do on the sheep we just gave the buffs to, because he wasn't too happy. Oh my god, why are you in here? For God's sake, sheep. How did they even get up there? Get off all of this equipment. Trayaurus, why are you not controlling these sheep? You're just staring at him. He is not your test subject. Anyway, let's throw the broken brick at him, and hopefully we'll get some damage on the board. There we go. Damage. There we go. 1 damage, and also give it nausea as well, which is pretty interesting. Same as the rock. But the nether brick will actually set mobs on fire as well upon impact, as well as doing a bit more damage. So the nether brick's a little bit more expensive, but a lot better to attack with. So those are the normal throwable items. Let's just throw these back in here. And now we've got some really cool mobs to look at. Warning! Tortured souls. So these are the tortured souls that we're going to look at on all of these test chambers. So Trayaurus, are you ready? It looks like you're actually doing work for once. So get over to your laptop and we'll have a little bit of a go with these tortured souls. So the first one is just a regular tortured soul, and then we have some more as we go through them. So there's 3 different types of tortured soul. The first one looks like this and is blue, so he's kind of like a shocked ghast. He's kind of like a mini ghast with wings. If we just open this up, you can take a little bit of a better look at him. Check him out. I think these look pretty cool. I like the color of them as well, and these are just the normal ones. These will actually spawn in swamp biomes in the overworld, which is really cool. And then we have alternate versions of them as well, and different ways to summon them other than spawn eggs. So the normal way that you can summon them is actually via a pile of soul sands. Now you can actually craft this by grabbing 1 piece of soul sand and putting it in a crafting table. You'll get 4 of these soul sands, or you can get a pile of sand and combine it with a ball of ectoplasm. Now a ball of ectoplasm looks like this just here, and you can actually get it by either smelting certain things. You can either get it by smelting ectoplasm, a corrupted one, or you can get it by smelting soul sand. So there's lots of different ways to get these, but you can also get them from drops from these beautiful creatures as well. These will also get aggressive towards you when you're near them, and not in creative mode, but we're going to stay in creative to try and keep it a little bit safe. I just wanted to show you how awesome they look. Really big fan of these. They look really cool. So as I mentioned, there are more versions of these and another way to get them into the world. So let's try it out. I'm not sure whether this is going to spawn the nether version. So let's take this guy out. There you go. There's ectoplasm in there. And you can actually throw these piles of soul sand. So let's get a sheep in here. And it will actually deliver some blindness effect while you throw it at him. And it will be a wither effect as well, which is really, really cool. So either wither or poison. I can't remember. I get the 2 mixed up. But anyway, that is the pile of soul sand effect, but you can also throw it on the ground and have the chance of a tortured soul spawning in naturally. So let's keep throwing these bad boys down and seeing if we can get a tortured soul to spawn in. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Get out the way, please. Excuse me. Thank you. There we go. It will actually just spawn in a normal tortured soul, which we've just seen. And there we go. Here's a corrupted soul. So in the overworld, when you are throwing these soul sands down, these pile of soul sands, you will actually get a blue one, which we saw just now. But while you're in the nether, and these will actually spawn naturally as well, you will get a corrupted soul, which will inflict you with nether when it hits you. And you can also get the corrupted soul little things as well. And my god, why are these sheep so dumb? I was actually going to spawn the red one in here, but it turns out it's going to spawn in here. That's absolutely fine. The sheep can just stay in there for being dumb. So this is the corrupted one. Will actually inflict you with wither and has more health as well. So let's take this guy out, and that is where you get corrupted ectoplasm from too. So the next thing we're going to look at is the purified soul sand, which means that you can get a nice pink soul to have as your buddy. And to get one of those, you need a ball of ectoplasm from the original tortured soul. Mix that with sugar and you'll get some purified soul sand. So let's move over to the third test chamber. Are you ready, Trayaurus? Are you taking notes? Yep, it looks like he's actually doing his work for once. Wow, that's pretty out of character for you, I've got to admit. So anyway, let's go through here. No disasters might happen today, actually. So let's try this. Let's throw these down, and there we go. There is a helpful soul. It is beautiful. Come look at me, please. There we go. Look at that beautiful face. Nice and pink, and it will actually follow you around and help you out. So come through here. There we go. It will teleport to you just like a wolf. Oh, it's so cute. Look at it. So cute, my little friend. But if you do punch it, it will take you down. So do be careful about where you're hitting. And we've got this little helpful soul. How cute is that? So what we're going to move on to now are some more items that you can use with the ectoplasm. I thought I'd just show you these souls first to show you what you can do to get the ectoplasm, and then you can create some more cool things. Now the first thing we're going to have a look at are a new block and brick called the spectral brick. Now to craft one of these, you are going to need a normal brick and a ball of ectoplasm together. And what are you doing? Did you just kill that sheep? What is wrong with you? You can't be doing that. That's a helpful mob. Oh god, they're after me. All of these guys are after me. Please deal with them instead. Thank you. So let's go back to the bricks. And you can actually craft them like this, but they don't really do much by themselves apart from when you craft them 4 in a crafting table, you will get this really cool looking spectral brick. And it does give off like a 7 light level. So here we go. They look like this. They're kind of like see-through, kind of like glass nether brick, but a different color. And also give a light level of 7. So very cool alternative to glowstone. And then we also have the corrupted version, which will require the same recipe as before, but a brick and a corrupted ectoplasm as well from the nether tortured soul. So that is really cool and looks like this over here. I think Trayaurus used some for his lab just over here. There we go. There's the red version, and I like them both. They're very, very cool colors. And please, why are you just getting in the way? So another thing you can do with these spectral bricks and the corrupted one is actually make them into throwable ones. So let's try throwing these at a sheep. Hopefully our little puffball won't actually attack it. So here we go. Let's throw it here. And it will actually inflict more damage and inflict blindness on it as well. And then you have the corrupted special brick, which will inflict wither on the thing that you throw it at. So fairly cheap weapon because they double because you're cracking the brick in half. So very cool weapons all together with lots of distance, which we are lacking in normal Minecraft. So let's put these back. And the final 2 items we are going to go over are very random. The first one is called the love letter, and the second one is called hate mail. And I'm actually going to need a zombie for this one. Actually, I should be okay. I might be able to use it on this pig man over here if he doesn't get too aggressive towards me. So what they actually do is kind of make babies when you throw things at stuff. It sounds weird, and it is, but here is how to craft it. The first one is going to need a purified soul sand, which we learned how to craft earlier. A piece of paper, of course, as well as some ink sac, and you will get this, which is kind of like a paper aeroplane with a heart on it. So let's take this, and then you've got the hate mail as well, which is a more sad version of the paper aeroplane and uses a pile of soul sand instead. So let's take these. I'm actually going to use a sheep to show you how this works, and we're going to right click to throw the love letter at the sheep, and it will instantly create a little babby sheep with a huge head. How beautiful is that? Look at that, just instant babies, perfect for farming. And now we are going to try it on this zombie pigman over here. So I've got a little letter for you. It's a little peace treaty. There we go. Oh, look at that, as a little zombie pigman. Look how beautiful that is. You're so cute. You're not attacking me either. I think I've made peace with them. Nope, stay back. I'll make babies everywhere. There we go. Oh my god, he's after me. I'm gonna have to kill you now. Help me out. Oh no, there's babies everywhere. Why did I do this? This is such a bad idea. They haven't got swords, but they are a pain in the butt. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. And now he's going to be aggressive towards me because I just hit him. This is not a good day. I said it'll be calm, and it was actually not Trayaurus' doing this time. You've done great today, Trayaurus. There's some really cool items in this mod, and I think that is pretty much it. So if you like what you see and do want to play it for yourself, then please do head to the description below where you'll find a link to download this mod. And also, if you happen to be new to the channel, then please do subscribe to join Team TDM today for daily Minecraft videos. And if you did enjoy the video, a like would also be greatly appreciated too. You can also now catch me on my Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram links in the description below too, which would be awesome. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and from me and the beautiful pink helpful soul and Trayaurus, who's actually doing work for once, it is goodbye.